Here's tonight's 9 at 9. It took a jury just more than 2 hours to find Dennis Martinez guilty of intoxication manslaughter. The victim, Rita Barbara Martinez, was killed instantly when her car was hit by a car driven by Dennis Martinez, who was drunk and speeding more than 100 miles an hour.
There's proof in that evidence that, in fact, he may not be the fault in this accident.
Defense was trying to make it seem like Barbara Martinez was in the wrong. No. He was driving and he was drunk, is what she said, and it was his fault. He was driving fast.
Martinez faces a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. A porch pirate caught on camera in a Northeast Side neighborhood. It happened Wednesday in the Emerald Point neighborhood. You see the woman walk up to the house and grab packages off the porch. In the background, her getaway driver backs a white SUV into the driveway. Stealing packages is a state felony, punishable with fines or jail time in some cases. Video from inside a Houston tire shop shows employees being ambushed by masked gunmen. You can see the men pointing their guns and dragging the employees to the back of the store.
They passed the ATM machine, they passed the register, but they was only focused on an office door where apparently they thought something was there, which there was nothing there.
Police say the two men took off, stealing only the employees' cell phones. Authorities in Wisconsin have cracked a 20-year-old cold case. In 1999, the body of a woman who had been brutally beaten and tortured was found near a cornfield. Years later, DNA testing was used to identify Peggy Lynn Johnson. That ID led authorities to her alleged murderer, Linda LaRoche, a former nurse who took in Johnson and allegedly abused her for 5 years. Caught on camera, a burglar falling through a restaurant ceiling in California. It happened on Halloween. The woman hits a food prep counter, then the floor. She slowly stands up and continues the job with another suspect. Authorities say the thieves managed to steal several $100s and multiple bottles of wine. People in Paradise, California, coming together today to honor the victims of last year's Camp Fire. Today marks 1 year since that fire swept through that town, claiming 85 lives. It stands as the deadliest in California history. A moment of silence today, 85 seconds long, to honor those victims. The Camp Fire covered more than 153,000 acres and destroyed nearly 14,000 homes. The National Rifle Association has withdrawn its lawsuit against the city of San Francisco. The NRA filed that suit after the city labeled it a domestic terrorist organization. The NRA claiming victory, though, saying it was the city who backed down. For its part, the city attorney says he's pleased the NRA withdrew. Questions and conspiracy theories surrounding Jeffrey Epstein's apparent suicide have popped up lately, including the bottom of beer cans, printed on cans of a stout from Tactical Ops Brewery in California, is the message Epstein didn't kill himself.
I was like, hey, what if we do this? And on our basher can that we were doing, we put in Epstein didn't kill himself, because, it's a big thing right now.
Sears continues to shrink as it tries to bounce back from bankruptcy. The company says it will get through the Christmas season, but expects to be forced to close another 96 Sears and Kmart stores in February. Going out of business sales will start December 2nd for those locations. To read more about these 9 stories, go to ksat.com/news at 9.